Right, so we're with Lars Börger, who's heading the emerging business division of Neste. And today you've been talking about BioPP. Now, who are you actually developing this with?
Yes. So actually, the driver for developing that is IKEA and us. So IKEA were having the demand for a bio-based polypropylene, and Neste being the provider of the sustainable feedstock from waste and residue, oils and fats. And there is a partner in between, which does actually the polymerization and the steam cracking of first the monomer and then the polymer, which we can't disclose at this point in time. But we're working together in a three-party cooperation to get this done.
Okay, and is it an exclusive arrangement at the moment?
It is for the starting of it. It's kind of an exclusive arrangement. Although we will be also trying to support the partner in placing some volumes into the market without and outside only IKEA.
Okay, hitherto there has been no BioPP. Why has it been so difficult to produce or elusive to produce? Is it lack of demand or is it a technical issue?
I would say that it is principally not a technical issue because the feedstock as it is can be used. It's a logistical issue because the target is to have it dedicated, so you don't do any mass balancing, which means basically there's a lot of logistical work with especially the production partner to separate those bio-based polypropylene charges. And why is it happening only now? I think the point is it is more expensive. So you need to have a brand owner who believes in that, or needs to do that. So it's actually the combination of also the availability of that material, which is our contribution, plus the willingness on the other side.
I can see that having a brand owner and therefore the customer as a partner it takes out a lot of the risk that could be involved. But you must have invested quite a considerable amount of money as Neste in this. I mean, how much? Can I ask how much?
Well, I cannot disclose your number, but we have invested quite, I'd say, quite some millions into that. Of course, we are profiting very much on the fact that Neste is already a player in the renewable diesel, and that we can build on that technology, and that we can build especially on that sourcing quality. So we are sourcing those sustainable feedstocks from there, which is already developed. Then the other portion is then just making sure that really we can use it in the chemical industry. So it is an investment, yes, but it's not in the dimensions which are totally strange or unrealistic compared to developing your own new polymer.
Can we talk volumes? How much is being produced per annum?
We cannot at this point in time how much we have produced and will produce in the short term, but you can imagine that because it is using an existing asset, that basically it's scalable. It's scalable to hundreds of thousands of tons, depending on the demand and availability of the feedstock and how that is in balance. But principally, there is almost no limit in the scalability.
I mean, is there a timetable for the arrangement that you have with IKEA, or is when it ceases to be an exclusive proposition?
It is actually, so IKEA has said they want to replace existing demands and future demands by bio-based. So we are one of the partners, probably the main partner for polypropylene in that case, together with the cooperation partner. So by 2030, all the volumes must be replaced, and that is quite a huge number, several hundred thousands of tons, I guess.
I mean, I presume they're using it for their products exclusively.
Yeah.
Do you see it having any packaging applications in the future?
So actually, of course, IKEA has to comment on where they really then use it. So I would say yes, if we are able, together with a production partner, to produce a polypropylene then, or that it will surely also find its way into packaging. I would imagine. Why wouldn't it? Yeah.
Okay. It's noticeable that the EU BP have allocated a 1.4% market share in 2023 from a zero base at the moment.
Yeah.
Is that all going to be you, or have you got other people coming in?
Good question. I mean, principally the approach is also open for others. I mean, they could do so. I think what our advantage is, and why we hope we take a large share of that, I would say, is actually that the feedstock we are having in that form is not so easily available elsewhere, because it's specific to the process which Neste applies to it, that it's really usable in existing assets.
Okay.
So.
Do you know where your competitors are going to come from?
Probably, yeah. I would guess they come from Europe, Southern Europe, and maybe other places. And also, you could imagine to have somebody in the US.